Nice day on the Great Plains, guys. Uh, I think it got in the mid 50s. Not hot, not cold, just nice. Not a whole lot of breeze. Went and saw the new Star Wars film. It was great. I enjoyed it. Won't talk about it because I don't want to give any spoilers away for any potential fans out there, but I highly recommend it. I'd go see it. Uh, then I went over to a dear friend. He's in town from Kansas City. He's staying at his mother's. We played some minute to win it games. That was a lot of fun. I had some dinner and all that, and been a good day. It's a good day on the Great Plains. So tonight I'll stay up late like I normally do because I still try to keep my third shift or my second shift schedule when I on the weekends even. Watching TV. I've been into Criminal Minds. I kind of want to get into Sopranos. Any of you fans of Sopranos? Let me know. Let me know what you think. I'd like to hear. Uh, little little stray from the path of pipes. I'm having a cigar tonight, and I want to kind of talk about cigars and pipes in general, which is a little unusual for me when I usually just talk about my life going around, and the pipe is secondary. It's just a way for me to talk to you all to have a good time, kind of therapy really. But I started out with pipes, and then I went and had a few cigars at a cigar lounge by my house 6, 8 years ago, 10 years ago almost probably. And I like cigars a lot, and I really got into cigars for a while, and I was getting I'd go onto cigar auction sites and win cigars, and I'd buy bundles and boxes on Cigar International and Thompson Cigars and Cigars Etc. Pipes and Cigars, and I had a pretty good cigar uh, humidor built up. I had an iglador. I had an igloo cooler that I turned into a humidor. I had a lot of cigars, and uh, I enjoyed them. They were good. Then the thing I like about cigars over pipes is that with a cigar, it's not a whole lot of fiddling with it. You light it, you smoke it, you enjoy it. With a pipe, you fiddle with it more. You got to light it, you got to tamp it, you got to relight it, you got to tamp and et cetera, which by no means takes away from it. It's all part of the experience. Anyway, so I'm not disparaging one or the other. I do prefer pipes over cigars. And for a long time, I think it was almost the opposite way around, simply because of the fiddling with it, fiddling with a pipe over a cigar. But I really do enjoy a pipe a lot more. It's more contemplative, you know. I think the cigar is kind of the middle ground, maybe, between a cigarette and a pipe. Where cigarettes, puff, 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 get it done, 3 minutes or less kind of thing. Cigar, it's a time consuming thing, but, you know, and, but you don't have to fiddle with it as much like you do a pipe, so you can do other things with a cigar. You can mow, you can, clench it in your teeth and mow, and you can hold it in your fist and so on and so forth. So you can do other tasks with a cigar. Uh, where with a pipe, certain people probably can. I'm not one of them. I'm not one that can clench my pipe and mow and puff and all that. I'm just not that kind of guy. Which is nothing wrong with that. It's everybody has their own experience, kind of thing. But I came across on an auction on Thompson Cigars. I came across these, and this I showed you a picture of before. These are the Avanti cigars made in Scranton, Pennsylvania. They make a whole line of cigars, and I absolutely fell in love with these Italian style cigars, Tuscanos, I think that's what they're called. So Clint Eastwood style cigars, you know. Very white, you know. He didn't say that in any of the westerns. But you know, I fell in love with this type of cigar, uh, especially the ones from the Scranton company, the Avanti company, out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. They make a whole bunch of different ones. There's a photo at the beginning of the video, and I'll put it at the end of the video too, and make it longer, so that way you can kind of look at it more if you want. And I'll list all the cigars that are in that video or in that photograph. A couple of them aren't uh, Avanti cigars. One of them is a Victor Sinclair Italian style cigar. I like it that they're not humid, need to be humidified or put in a humidor. Uh, I like that a lot. This one happens to be flavored. There's two flavored ones, well, three. There's a chocolate one, but I don't usually get it, or I haven't. I've gotten one package free. So this one is anise or licorice flavored. The other one's bourbon flavored, and those are amazing, I think anyway. And the rest of them are just a fired cured Kentucky and Virginia tobacco, mostly Kentucky, I believe. And they're machine made. They're cheap as dirt. You know, I'm not condoning or anything like that. You know, I'm not saying these are better than your hand rolled Dominicans or your hand rolled Nicaraguans or anything like that. These are just, they are what they are. They're an Italian style cigar. You know, you can put them in a toolbox in the garage. Forget about them. The next time you're in the garage, you can pull one out, light it up, and really enjoy it. You know, it's not going to lose anything. So now, this one, I swear to you, this one here was in a package sitting underneath this table on my patio. Right there, that table. It was sitting underneath that table for the better part of 3 months, at least. Rain. We haven't had any snow. Rain, hot, cold. All three of those. Had all three of those. And literally, I could open the package that it came in. It's cellophane wrapped. Open it up. Have this cigar. I didn't bring the package out with me. Have this cigar. And it would taste the same as one if I just went into the house, got a brand new box, opened that box up, cut that cellophane open, and had it. It tastes exactly the same. No degradation in any flavor, in my opinion. You know, they are kind of a long smoker for those of you who do like a long smoking cigar. You'd think that this size of cigar would smoke in 15, 20 minutes. It's a 35 to 45 minute smoke. I mean, it's like smoking a regular Robusto or Toro size cigar. I mean, it takes a little bit of time. It's very tightly packed, so there's a little bit more dense tobacco. You know, I love them. I mean, so I kind of got rid of a lot of my premium cigars. I gave them to a buddy because I literally, they would sit there and I would just have to keep humidifying in the humidor and all that. And I got rid of 99% of them. I kept all my Italian style cigars, my small cigars, and that's all that I smoke in cigars nowadays, unless it's something celebratory. If I'm gone out and we're at a party or at a cigar bar, something like that, and people are having cigars, then I'll have a cigar. Well, I'll buy one. I don't like cigars that blow my head off. I don't like the super strong, make me dizzy, make me green cigars. But I like a cigar that has a good flavor, nice, I guess, medium strength and mild flavor, or yeah, that'd probably be right. Medium strength, mild flavor, or even a full flavor, medium strength. I really enjoyed anything made by Tehelmo. That was a good premium cigar that I enjoyed, and mostly Mexican and Honduras. That particular brand. Victor Sinclair, they're a little bit cheaper stick, but everything that they made, except for their super cheap stuff, was good. Grey Cliff was great. They're premium cigars. I do not like nubs. I like the size of a nub, but I did not enjoy the green buzz feeling I got from a nub. And it might have been just I wasn't ready for that level of nicotine intake. And I do enjoy cigar leaf tobaccos like Billy Bud. I got some Key Largo. I got a whole sampler that I got from Pipes and Cigar of cigar leaf style tobaccos for pipes, and they're good. I like them. But anyway, so I thought I'd let you know that, for a change of pace, tonight I'm having a cigar, an Italian style Tusciano, I believe what they're called. This one is Avanti. It's from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Uh, and here's kind of a neat little weird thing I did. When CVS started stop sell when they started their when they said that they weren't going to sell tobacco products anymore, they discounted it down to super cheap. Their pipes and cigar stuff, their cigarettes probably sold out like that. I mean, but their pipes and cigar stuff they discounted super cheap. So I went in there with my dad years ago. This was years ago, and I went in there the first time and I bought two of the big tins of Captain Black White for $8 a piece. I mean, it's super cheap. I got those, and then I took that back and I was like, well, I'm gonna go to the one by my house. I went there and they had the whole plethora of these Avante branded ones, but the different ones, the Nobles and the Tuscano or the Perotis and all that. And I literally bought two CVS's out of their stock. I bought every one they had. I still got them, and they're still great. So anyway, if there are any fans of Soprano out there, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the show. Let me know if I should watch it. I might give it a start tomorrow, the next day. I got a whole week off between Christmas and New Year's. I know I'm going to take my mother to see her brother in El Dorado. It's in another county, about an hour away from where I live at, and we're going to go visit him one day. But I might try to kill a TV series during that time off. Let me know what you think of Sopranos. If any of you watch it, or if I shouldn't give it a go. I'm watching. I'll probably watch some Criminal Minds tonight. I kind of like the whole serial killer stuff, So anyway, as Popeye always says, I am what I am. You all have a good night.